overview of StudyStack and the session I did a little while ago. And I had a little lesson plan that looked exactly like this, because this is the one I used, and I've placed this lesson plan onto a website called ThingLink, which is why you can see it bubbling away on the screen. And I covered it in 8 steps, basically. So StudyStack, you go to studystack.com, gets you to the site. It's a site that uses this kind of metaphor of 2 sets of cards, and you can see in step 5 over here, I've got a little diagram. So you essentially, we go to this site, you log in step 3, create a new stack in step 4, and in step 5, you basically type in a list of questions in one pile of cards, and your list of answers in the other column. So you end up with a column of questions, or terms and phrases, or abbreviations and the meaning, whatever it is as a tutor you think is appropriate. And then once you've done that, you've done all the hard work, you just go to step 6, and you just click on a button that turns those 2 columns of questions and answers into whatever activity or exercise you want. So if I want to turn it into a crossword, I click on the button and it does it for me. So let's take you to StudyStack, the actual site itself, and just give you a quick demonstration on there, just to recap on the things I did. This is the kind of dashboard screen you see when you log in. It's a free site, doesn't cost anything to use. And you can see down here, I've got my piles of cards. I'm just going to go to one here called Tracked Questions, and I'll just go choose on Edit. So I'll show you what I'm doing a bit more closely. So I've got an option here to click on Edit. Click on that. And I've got the name of the pile of cards I'm working on, something called Tracked Questions. You type in your title to begin with. Make sure you click on Save Changes at this point, and then just go to the data screen. And on here, this is what I've done earlier. So I've got my little pile of questions and my little pile of answers. Click on Save Changes. And if I just scroll down a little bit further, you can see I've got all of the options. So when I click on something like crosswords, it's going to take these 2 columns and turn them into a set of crosswords. So 3 down is how many wheels does a standard tractor have? I think it's 4. 5 across is name of a tractor, John Deere. I think. Yeah. There we go. So we can do that. I can turn it into matching exercise, and you can see here a maximum number of people in a cab. I don't know. That's lucky. So there we go. We've got a mix and matching exercise over here. Go down further. We've got all these sorts of nice little activities. Another one I quite like, particularly with spelling, and it's great for sort of ESOL. We're trying to just make sure that people spell particular words or phrases. You just stick up the 2 columns here, click on this. So let's see, what colour is the tractor? Could be green. So there we go. And then I could say to you as a group of students, you can take away the revision cards for this session. Let's reset all the cards. So you can just have this as a set of flashcards for you to work off at home. So to do that, there are different ways in which you can share the StudyStack resources with your students. Let me show you one. So I can send you, as a group of learners, online. I can copy the URL here, and I could just send that to you. Or, if we scroll down further down the screen, we've got some options here for embedding. So I can click on this little link here for embed, and it automatically brings up all the embed code, which I can just copy and paste into the VLE. So I can stick it straight into Moodle or straight into whatever VLE I'm using, and the activity that you've chosen will appear embedded inside your web page. Or the other way in which I could do it, which I quite like with students, is I tell them to download the StudyStack app. That way, after today's lesson, they can have instant access to all the revision cards for this session just by going to the app and following me as a tutor. So here are different apps that you could use for it. So there are many ways of using this very straightforward resource. Online, send them the link, embed, paste it into your VLE, give it to them via the app so they can carry and work on it for themselves. Or if you're lucky enough and you can do face-to-face, stick it up on the board and you've got a nice face-to-face classroom activity. So that's StudyStack in a few minutes, so it's not too long. Thank you very much.